It was the trip of a lifetime last winter, snowmobiling in Yellowstone National Park.
When I got caught in a drift and went down a ravine and hit a tree.
Rachel Podnos from D.C. knocked unconscious, her injuries possibly life-threatening.
Part of my lip was hanging off. They were afraid I'd broken my neck.
The National Park Police called an air ambulance. Podnos' mother, a physician, signed a release form, never imagining the ride in the sky would give her daughter a sky-high bill.
$54,999.
$55,000 for a 95-mile ride. Podnos' health insurance would only cover $6,000, a problem for consumers across the country.
$47,000, that's ridiculous.
It's definitely going to cripple us financially.
It's very stressful worrying about it.
I don't have the money to give them.
And then there's the report of a Virginia man. He had a heart condition and needed to be airlifted from here in Manassas to a D.C. hospital. The trip, about 28 miles, took about 10 minutes. He was charged $46,000. That's the commercial airline equivalent of 100 round trips to Paris.
People don't realize they're being hosed.
Elizabeth Schuler is president of Patient Navigator, a medical billing advocate in Northern Virginia.
You're very vulnerable. You have no say in the matter. You have to fly out.
The problem, as she sees it, insurers underpay, air ambulances overcharge, and patients like Podnos are stuck with the bill. In her case, a grand total of $260,000 in medical charges.
You know, I had my jaw wired shut for 5 weeks. I lost part of my lip. I had a bunch of other things. None of it was as much of a pain as this helicopter ordeal.
Podnos said month after month, Air Methods sent her aggressive letters with bold print warning they would report her bad debt. These air ambulance companies can charge whatever they want.
They can.
Technically, states are powerless to help consumers here because of the Airline Deregulation Act of 1978, designed to encourage commercial flights and reduce fares. So this summer, the Maryland Insurance Commissioner brokered a deal among hospitals, insurers, and the General Assembly.
Now in Maryland, these air ambulance companies have contracts with insurance companies where they will accept as full reimbursement their payment.
Looking back, Podnos is grateful Air Methods was there in those mountains. She just wishes she had known about the billing avalanche afterward.